Everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sasha on Simply Sasha, and here we talk about healthy living as a working mom and wife, and today we are doing another weekly setup. So in this week's video, I'm actually going to be setting up for Vlogmas. I have some laundry to do, and most importantly, we are going to be setting up for Christmas, decorations, and all that good stuff. If you are new here, please stick around. I have a lot of different content videos, but particularly we are doing Vlogmas. I do sip and sits, as well as a little bit of, I do a lot of going to the store, shopping, organization, mom stuff. So if you like that, again, stick around, subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. But today we are in full on Christmas mode, and I am so stinking excited because this is my favorite holiday. If you haven't seen it already, I'll link it in the iCards as well as the description box on when I went to my 3 stores looking at Christmas decor just to get myself in the holiday spirit and get ready for today. So I just got the boys bathed. They're in their Christmas jammies. I'm still in my workout gear, but I really need to start doing some laundry. So let me go ahead and get started. So this week I have to take everything, all the bedding off, pillowcases, comforters, and wash them. I try to do this every other week. I mentioned that in the last weekly setup. Sometimes I can have the boys out of the room, which makes it go a lot quicker. So this particular day they were eating and downstairs playing, so it really helped speed up my time a lot. All right, so it didn't take me too long. I've got their sheets changed, and I already got the laundry in there. Vacuuming the floor. I took up that yellow rug because it needs to be washed. Josiah's bedding is getting washed. I already have their clothes laid out for church tomorrow. I'm going to have to work on organizing this closet because we've got excess stuff. And dresser and everything's all clean and organized. But I really just need to do something with the top part. Just particularly, I feel like I need to style it and make it look more presentable because most of the time I just have stuff thrown up there. But if I made it more decorative, it just might appeal to me a little bit better. So I might do that in a little bit. But their room is nice and clean. And I've got laundry. I got a lot of laundry. My laundry is, this is the boys' laundry. And I've got another basket in our room because I need to do that and change our bedding and all that fun stuff. But I'll just do one load at a time. Hey, Moon. Hey. You messed up your little bun that might have been put in there. Get down. Get down. I got him in his little Christmas pajamas. And I did go ahead and organize this area. I put the Molly Bear up top in one of the pictures just to clean it up. I got to move that cassette and the headphones, old school, for my husband. And then I just closed the door. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the TP. I might slide underneath the bed and just pull it out when we use it, or I might take it downstairs and put Josiah's little desk in here so we can do learning at night. Josiah's quiet time, okay? So Caleb's already asleep, so I need you to go in there quietly. Shh. Where are you going? You need to go in your room. Come on. That's not your room. Go lay, Go in there and lay on your bed. Shh, be quiet. Go lay on your bed. Take a good nap, okay? Bye. So our bedroom is all nice and clean. I finally cleaned off this dresser, you guys. I just need to move that little gecko watch and put our remote control. I thought about getting a remote control caddy, but we just leave it up there because the boys like to turn on the TV without our permission. So our room is pretty clean. I just got to vacuum once the boys are done with quiet time, and then we are ready to rock and roll. Do you ever catch the amount of dust that accumulates in your home? Like, I really need to be a better steward of dusting because I should be dusting every time I clean. I used to do it growing up. That was like how we were trained. And I feel like as of late, I slack on some of the very foundational skills that I started with because this area is super dusty. I need to get a new cover for this dresser because this has stains all on it. Just some little things I really need to do and I have not done. Like this TV's dusty. This is just a mess, you guys. A mess. It's clean now, but it shouldn't have never got this dusty to begin with. So I'm just going to finish dusting our room, and then this time for real, I'm going to do the Christmas decorations because I would like to have the tree up before the boys wake up from their nap. It just makes life a lot easier. Because then they can help me with ornaments and whatnot, but I will have the majority of what I want out, and then we can just talk about how we don't touch certain things, which we definitely have to go over that a lot, what we're allowed to touch and what we're not allowed to touch, because we've already broken some things, which is why I do a lot of replacing every year. Kid life, you just gotta love it. But anyway, let me finish dusting so I can get started because it's already almost 2 o'clock. I just had a little bit of a late day, but I feel like I'm making good progress. Honestly, I feel like these videos have been a huge blessing for me. At first, I was kind of nervous about doing them. I think I just didn't have a lot of confidence, and sometimes in social media people will judge the appearance of your home if you're not living like the Joneses with the big house and stuff like that. We just live a very humble life, but I am a firm believer of whatever it is we have, whether it's $1 or, you know, a $10,000 or $100,000 home. Make sure you're keeping up with it the best as possible because it's something you were blessed to have. So why not make sure that you are doing the very best you can to show that you appreciate the home, so it'll do you right. You do it right, it'll do you right in return is my philosophy. So this has been great. Almost 2 months into doing this, and I feel like I have a good rhythm of what I'm doing. I think I'm just gonna make a grocery list. I'm not really gonna cook because we still have leftovers from Thanksgiving, but I love the fact that cleaning doesn't take me long. I'm more efficient at it, and I can honestly have my setup done in like an hour to 2 hours in reality, because that's how beast mode your girl is now. Everything is subject to change because life is a struggle, and every week it's a different struggle. But yeah, I just want to throw that out there. Let me stop rambling and get to work so I can get these Christmas decorations going. I just said it for one mouth.
I know you did. I'm just saying. I just feel awkward. I should be doing this every day.
I agree. I think we should do a December challenge.
No, I'm not going to do no challenge, babe, because I can't keep up my end. I just tell you straight up truth. You have always been able to go through with it. I'm not.
Guys, we got our tree up, starting to put some decorations. We are super excited because it's Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas time. Anyway, so husband's going out to get some more decorations out of the shed that we got from a friend, and we still gotta spruce this place up. I wish I could find like a red Christmas blanket to throw on the couch. That might be something that I go out and look for later. They've got to have cheap ones somewhere, just like a little fleece throw that we could put in there just for Christmas time. Would be so cute. So yeah, we're gonna get this done and show you when we're finished. We don't do tons and tons of decorating, but what we do just feels like the perfect amount. It gives us room to be able to add and grow. It's been so nice, just my husband and I, while the boys are asleep, sitting here talking and relaxing, reminiscing of our Christmases as kids, just fun stuff. Husband's down there working diligently.
She laughing over here. They called me a smoked sausage.
No. He told a story about when he was a kid, they had a wood burning stove, and we have one in the house, and I love the smell. But he said back in the day, he used to get in their clothes, and they would talk about them smelling like a smoked sausage. And you know, people are really creative. Like, bullying is not okay. I was bullied, my husband was bullied. But some of the stuff, when you get older and you hear it, it's just wild. Like, there's just no other word for it. So yeah, we're still working in progress, but we're making it. So hubby just left to go get some more Christmas lights and toilet paper and a few things. The boys are still sleeping, so I'm going to stuff my face. We eat leftovers. Some people don't eat leftovers, but we're a leftover kind of family. So I just had a little bit of turkey and my sweet potatoes that I made. Now I'm about to make the last of my taco salad from my previous meal prep. I feel like there's a Sunday setup that I forgot to upload, and maybe I need to upload it because I definitely feel like there's one missing. Yeah, I feel like there's one missing, but not really a big deal. So just remembering my tasks. I have my second load of laundry in. Still the boys' clothes, so did their sheets and comforters and bedding. And now their clothes are in, and then my husband and I just have to do our clothes. Midweek, he does our sheets and towels for the house, so that's why I don't have to worry about that. I don't really feel like cooking. We're trying to get Christmas done, and then you do all that cooking with Thanksgiving, which is why I'm taking a little bit of a break, and there's no meal prep today. So I've got my Real Goods pizza, which I'll insert a picture of that here. I've talked about that before, but I really like that. It's keto friendly, keeps me nice and healthy, only 2 net carbs per serving. So I will probably end up baking that and having that along with sausage and eggs just to keep my body going. It seems like my body really likes to be around 180 pounds. I would really like to be at 155 pounds, so we'll kind of see. It's also the holiday time, so I'm not banking that I'm really putting all my energy into, like yesterday I didn't work out. Today it's 4 o'clock, I haven't worked out, but still active, still getting my steps in, just not getting up directly doing 2, 3, 4 miles on the treadmill. I'm kind of just taking a little bit of a break. Every time when I put out Christmas stuff though, I feel like I don't have enough. Like, I have little items in the kitchen and in the dining room and the living room, but I wish that I had more. But I'm really cheap, so I have to work on that. That's what I was telling my husband. Like, I look at the stores and I see things that I really like, and I might go back and get something that I saw at a Dollar Tree. But me personally, and if your kids are around, you know, pause, because I'm gonna be talking about Santa Claus. But I believed in Santa Claus, and I think so did my husband, but at the same time, it wasn't a big push, if that makes sense. Everybody has their own thing that they do at Christmas time. And because we're so faith-based, definitely focus a lot on the religious, like the Christ in Christmas versus the gifts in Christmas. And if you're doing things that are pleasing to your parents and you're living like a godly life, however you are, whether you're religious or not, what warrants good behavior and what warrants not good behavior, then that's why, you know, you get gifts or receive, you know, and they should be things that we stress all year long. But I'm having like a lot of mixed feelings because I do love going to get a picture with Santa and things like that. I'm just not really big on pushing the whole Santa comes down your chimney and gives my kids a present. Because like today, just like woke up and was like, Mommy, Santa's coming today and he's going to give me tons of gifts. And I was like, no, Santa's not coming today. Your birthday was just a little over a week ago. What are you doing? And you're asking for like 10,000 things. But I realized that he's a kid and we have to set the tone. And so this, I don't know, it's not stuff you thought about. Like when you were getting ready to have a kid, you didn't think about how you introduce Santa, Easter Bunny, stuff like that. At least I never did. And there's also kids are kids and let them have fun. So I'm all over. Hopefully that didn't sound really weird. If you can relate or can chime in and maybe help clarify what I was saying, that would be greatly appreciated, because I find as a parent, there's just awkward moments. Like, how you handle if you go with Santa and then they find out Santa's not real and you have other kids, because my siblings ruined it for me. So like, that's why I'm not in a big push, because I was the youngest and that could be devastating. Like, I just be thinking about all kind of random stuff. But anywho, Why husband's out and I'm about to make this salad. I'm actually going to start working on my Vlogmas intro, which you have already seen by this point because I film my weekly setups a week beforehand and then I put them on the following Sunday. So you will already seen that. Check out my Vlogmas iCards and in the description box if you haven't watched those videos. Like I said, work in progress here, work in progress, but I think the more that I do it and I get more comfortable and challenge myself to be consistent, which is something that I have not done in the past, the more I really am enjoying it, more than I've ever done in either 3 years that I've been making videos, because I feel like I can be more open and I don't have to prove anything to anybody. It's just me giving out information and hopefully it resonates with you, and if it doesn't, that's okay too, because we got to be open with just being able to be ourselves and accept that everybody might not like that. That's just how the real world works. I tell my students that in high school all the time. Some people will like you, some people will not. You got to know the roles and the atmosphere that you're interacting with these people. Like, if they're not lifetime people, don't put too much stress on it. And it's the same thing I think about this. This is really fun. I like the people who engage and comment and watch my videos. I greatly appreciate it. And if it's not something that people are interested in, that's okay too. It's okay. So anyway, I think I'm going to do a little bit of editing while I'm waiting for hubby to come back and while these kids are still asleep, because I've got silence and peace of mind, which is always enjoyable. And I'll come back with a Christmas tree decorating. Yeah, I'm back here working in my office on my laptop. I don't think you guys have never seen me even in here, except when I cleaned it. I used to love to work in this space, and then I just kind of let it get cluttered and off the chain and stopped doing it. But he's got a fire going because I mentioned before this room's not insulated. I've been looking for like a little heater to put in here because it's such a great space and it's away from like the kids and the noise, even though they're asleep right now. But oh my God, it feels so good in here. Like I could go to sleep. Like give me a recliner or an air mattress, which we have, and I could go to sleep in here and just lay down and edit. It's so relaxing. But yeah, there's just a whole bunch of things to take care of. I'm really been working on my YouTube for this particular week. My stuff for work is good because we're almost to the end of the semester, so it's kind of like either the kids know it or they don't, and we're just working on reviewing the material we've done all semester long, so it's not a lot of stress there. I might be off one day this week because I need to go do my wellness check and all that good stuff to see how I'm doing health-wise since last year when I did my wellness check. So this has been really relaxing. Like I said, I feel like I'm really efficient on cleaning the house and getting organized, and because I knew we were doing the decorating and it had been such a long break with the Thanksgiving, you know, gotta treat yourself. Mama's gotta give herself a treat and ease up off the cooking. And then next week I'll probably make roast and all the rest of that stuff so that I can end the year at 170. That's my real goal. But anyway, I'm about to do this editing until hubby gets back, and hopefully the kids stay asleep a little bit longer so I can get this vlog edited and set. All my things are scheduled, so my times are pretty consistent. I schedule everything. So anyway, I'm rambling, you guys. I'm rambling. See you when it's time to get back to this tree. Look at this kid. This kid. We are Santas. Els, he's so cute.
Josiah said that he think that he saw one for real.
So I wanted to share with you a little bit of the history with my ornaments. So every year growing up, we have various ornaments that we always added to the tree. And so like this, we all made in the first grade. So we were about 6. I'm 31. My oldest brother is about to be 39. So these are all traditions that we all have. And I keep these handmade ornaments that we did in our art class. When we were little, before I was even 6, probably around 3 or 4, my mom got us these. They are different from Three Kings. They're different glass ornaments. I have all 3 representing my brother, my sister, and myself. So I love that our ornaments all contain a piece of history that can be passed down, because every ornament has different meaning to it. I have the ornament I made in 2nd grade. Room 28. That's how you know that you've had them for a while. And I don't know if this was supposed to be my mom or not. I just can't remember. But these handmade ornaments, I always keep in their own separate container because they just add a lot of extra love. And then I've added ones on to represent my children. So I'm kind of taking them off the tree because... So my daughter that passed away, Shalea, we had bought these in memory of her. White represents purity, and so we just love these, and we always put those at the top of the tree. But the funeral home that we went to also, and I've showed this before, I think I try to show it every year, this custom engraved snowflake, and it says Shalea Wilson, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And again, we hang these at the top of the tree because we do feel like she's like a guardian watching over us, like there, always being thought about. We always remember her, and she'll never be forgotten. That's my first child, the child that made me a mother. And so every year my husband kind of just lets me have this moment because I miss her horribly, but I know everything happens for a reason. And so we just add a lot of these. My mom bought, like this is for my nephew when he was born. And so I think about it because Christmas was also the last holiday that I spent with my mom. That's why I'm very big on people appreciating their loved ones and always just stating how much they love and how much they care and how much they appreciate them. So, you know, if you are blessed to have your mother and your children and your fathers and your loved ones and things like that, hopefully during the holiday season, you are talking to them, reaching out, communicating, just something, because it's just so nice and appreciated to always have that love. So anyway, I'm not going to get too emotional. I'm going to finish this tree and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this laid back weekly setup. We've got our jammies on and my elf ears, and the boys are having a good time. We're in here watching Netflix and watching The Grinch. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this laid back setup, and until the next time, have a wonderful and blessed day, night, whenever you're watching this video. And please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. We do these every week, every Sunday, and it's Vlogmas season, so you already know great things are afoot. See you in the next video. Bye.